back to Crunch Time, and we're in the kitchen and we're going to cook a recipe that I've designed especially for our twins. It's called double dipping. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Now, Eric, you've been trying to guess what we're cooking. What do you reckon this situation is?
This here looks a bit weird. It looks a bit like guacamole though. Like
It is in fact
It is?
guacamole. Nice
Oh,
work.
wow.
Brilliant. And what about you, Paul? What do you think that is?
Well, this looks like all the ingredients for a Greek dish, tzatziki.
Tzatziki, exactly. So between guacamole and tzatziki, we're making dips, which is why it's called double dipping, but also because dip etiquette dictates that if you dip once, you never
Double dip.
double dip. Exactly. Brilliant. Okay, so we better get into it. The first thing that we're gonna like that. We've
Eric's
scripted
like,
this
I
entire
double
thing.
dip all the time.
Eric's like, I don't know what you're talking
Double
about.
dip. It's
Okay,
delicious.
so the first thing that we do, we're going to start with the guacamole, because guac is always extra, and I'm going to halve that. There you go. That is a great looking avocado. Of course, testing out if this avocado is ripe is a matter of feeling, but also if you've got a little top there, can you see that little top?
yeah.
What colour's a ripe avocado?
green.
Green, exactly. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for like that green little tip right there. Brilliant. Okay, so to get the pip out, just like that, get a grown-up to do this, of course, because it's sharp. And now, Eric, you are going to grab that and start scooping out with that spoon into this bowl right over here. And meanwhile, I'm going to give this to you, Paul.
Nice scooping there.
Wonderful. Using a serrated knife, of course, for tomatoes. Now, can you please scoop the flesh of that tomato out into
Where's it?
this little prop bowl? Here we go. Scoop it out into here. Wonderful. I'm going to get them working. We've got 2 dips, 2 guests. They're going to get this done in the nick of time. See what I did there? No? Brilliant. That was
Oh,
gold.
yes, good scooping.
Excellent. Now, this is, of course, a great one if you are a diurnal creature that likes an afternoon snack. Yes! Oh, yeah. Wonderful. But if you are nocturnal, you've come back from a party and you want to make yourself a snack, this is a good one too. So we've got 2 avocados. Scoop that right out.
Great scooping
Meanwhile,
there, Eric.
oh, wonderful.
And the
you can tell
scoop
he's a
face
chef.
is really good as well. It's very focused. Good stuff.
Concentrating face. You know what, Nick? I'm going to put you to work. You are paying way too much attention to what others are doing,
Okay.
and not enough to what you should be doing in the kitchen. There we go. Squeeze out that lime juice. Keep going with that avo.
That's a nice
Do I put
avocado.
this here?
It is a good avocado, isn't it? Excellent. Hand it back over here.
All right.
Wonderful, thank you. Now again,
stuff.
I'm going to chop this tomato. We've taken the seeds out just so it's not so wet and goopy. And then I'm going to squish it down and just chop it nice and finely. Wonderful. Watching my fingers, of course.
Do you want me to hand with that one?
Yeah.
I'm
How's
not too
that
good at
going?
getting the juice out. Unlike my accountant, gets every last drop.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
Now, Paul,
Some-
you
some
mentioned
for the
before
bench.
that you do a little bit of cooking. Eric obviously does the bulk. Do you like to make the desserts or the mains?
I usually make desserts. For my food tech assessment,
Uh-huh.
I made a great fluffy chocolate cake, which I decorated.
Ooh, what made it fluffy?
Yes.
I was just really light. You take it out 10 minutes before it's meant to come out.
Oh, so it's almost like a gooey mud cake. I
Yeah.
like it very much. All right, now off this goes into here.
Oh,
Wonderful.
yes, good bowl work there.
Thank you.
Terrific. Okay, let's start mashing with that fork. Wonderful. Mash, mash, mash. Now, this garlic, I'm going to get you. Wonderful. Paul, this is your job.
Nice.
You would have seen that's the way to peel garlic. Just crush it up. Into the garlic crusher it goes and into that bowl.
Okay.
This is the best part. I
Yes,
reckon.
absolutely.
Now
And,
get worming into the bowl there.
and Nick, meanwhile, I'm going to
garlic
get
smells
you
nice.
to scoop the flesh out of that cucumber. We're going to,
Scoop the
because we
flesh out
are
of the cucumber.
doubling up on our dips, we've got a lot to do. There we go, a bit more. Crush that in there.
Sorry.
Squish hard. Harder than you might think.
Yeah,
We
that's
don't need much garlic for this one, so just the one.
Yeah,
You
put
can
some
see there's a
muscle
little
into
bit of
it.
flesh in there, right at the bottom,
Yeah.
cubing out. Wonderful. That's great. That's plenty.
Oh, okay.
Terrific. And if you
Oh,
don't
it's
like garlic,
very
you can leave it out. You can pop some spring onion in there
beautiful.
instead. Does that smell good?
Yes.
Excellent. Now we've got sour cream, which you can add to the guacamole, or you can leave that out, make like a nacho situation as well.
Nice.
Look at that. And see how we're cleaning as we go? Especially when you've got lots of things going on at
Yeah.
once. What do you have to do, Eric?
Clean.
Clean, exactly. That's wonderful, perfect. Let's move on to the next one. We've got the tzatziki to come. There we go, season that up.
Oh,
Wonderful.
yeah, season that then,
yeah,
fellas.
terrific. Look, I'm a seasoned performer in the
Yeah.
kitchen. I know how much salt this takes. Now, that's done. Bring that tzatziki over here. We're gonna get right onto that too.
Okay.
Terrific. So, That's the guac. The guac is done. Now Nick has scooped the flesh out of the cucumber, and I'm going to get you, Eric, to grate. Sorry, Paul. I'm going to get you to grate that cucumber over here. It's going to be
careful.
great.
Yes.
Be very careful and just grate it onto the chopping board. Meanwhile,
your
Nick, can
fingers
you
mixed
hand
up.
me that herbage?
Herbage.
Yep.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Is that a word?
Thank you. Look, we've
It is
just
now.
made it so.
Okay.
Wonderful. And the garlic as well, if you want to grab that over. Terrific. Okay, so while I get onto this garlic, I'm going to get you, Paul, to rip this mint into here.
I'm Eric.
Oh, Eric, tell you what, that must happen every now and then, right?
Yep.
Yes, yes. Look, this is a double challenge for me. Cook and figure out names at the same time. And being a teacher, we had a few twins in our classes over the years and they used to play tricks on us all the time. So I'm glad your mum keeps that from happening.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So we're tearing that in. Meanwhile, there's some lemon that I'm going to squeeze in as well.
Alice,
just
do
like
we need
that.
to do the entire cucumber? Or?
Look, you only want to do as much as is safe. So see how it's getting close to your fingertips now? That's plenty. Thank you, Paul. So handing that over to here. Nick, do you want to scoop that into the bowl?
Sure thing.
Wonderful.
There you go.
Thank you kindly. And yeah, if you want to get a little bit extra, get a grown-up to help you with that last bit. And then, of course, we're going to peel that other garlic. Check this out. Action shot. Bam. That's the way. And if you are just practicing, you don't have to use a knife to get the edge. You can use the bottom of an olive oil bottle or something just to get some weight, or even just your palm if you've got the strength. There you go. All right, wonderful. Thank you kindly, Eric. Squishing into the tzatziki. And what does tzatziki mean in Greek?
Honestly, no idea.
It's
I don't think
essentially-
it does mean honestly no idea. I think it's something referring to the dip. But
It's essentially like a garlic sauce. Wonderful. And sometimes it is known as like garlic sauce or
Yeah.
white sauce.
Garlic yogurt.
Wonderful. Okay, now grab that spoon,
Yeah.
squish that from the bottom into here, pour in. We've got the lemon juice, we've got everything. Now, if you want to just kind of squish that together with the spoon, what's the word I'm looking for? Combine. Combine it together with a spoon. And I'm going to bring over our double dipping tray so that we can, I know, right? This is the best part. When you cook it, you get to eat it. So I'm going to
Is that-
combine this together.
why has the lime juice not gone in yet?
The lime juice went into the guacamole.
Oh, it's already gone in.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, would you mind handing over the red bowls? Because that's where we're going to put the dip. Now, there we go. Eric, you can pop the guacamole in that one.
Thank you.
And Paul, do you want to pop the tzatziki in there?
Go full tzatziki in there.
That's
Avocado
10 out of 10
Yeah,
for
look.
display.
A little
Get
bit of a hop
tzatziki
on.
with it.
Get tzatziki with it. Yes. Wonderful. And if you want the recipe for this, of course, head to our website. It's all on there, as well as lots of tips and tricks to double dip your way to success. Now,
Good
the
presentation,
best way of
boys.
prezzing is to kind of arrange it around I like to go kind of arrange it in some sort of motion like this, and then the chips, and then let's see.
Excuse me.
You can tell I'm totally about to eat this.
Now, Alice
Nachos.
did wash her hands before, thankfully.
Yes, I definitely did. Okay, now do you want to pop some of these around as well? Sure. Let's get that guac
Look at that for
on there.
presentation
That's
from the boys.
wonderful.
How about that?
Okay, terrific. That's looking great. Wonderful. Do you want to give it a taste?
I think we should. Let's not
Yes,
hesitate. We're
let's
going to
do
snack
it.
on these.
Wonderful.
And we'll see you on the other side of this break. Yummo.
Are we actually allowed to double dip?
We will not be double dipping, young
Double
man.
dip.
Have you learned nothing?
Crunch time.